And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him
Bills,
about
Packers,
5
Chiefs.
yards.
That's
He's
all
tackled at the
everybody
20.
uses. Meanwhile, you get a nigga like me, like Ravens. They're terrible. And I come out here and I hit you in your head. Yeah. You know I like receivers, cuz, and I got, you know what I mean? I've been in the lab.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Yeah, man.
Oh, he's
Still
gonna take
manage.
a shot right away. It got his man complete.
With no line. First play TD.
Ravens
All
touchdown.
for it.
This is something
Like
we
I
saw
usually
quite a
do.
bit at Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood.
One play 75 yards.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
But he in the chat complaining when y'all both in the party together?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Why you ain't get the... You should have got motherfucking Vikings.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
I feel you.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. It's caught by Sanders.
Yeah, that nigga everybody over just
Go
now.
down at the 26,
Get off that table,
following
dudes.
a gain of 6. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly.
Yeah,
Would it
this
change
nigga
if
knows
you got
something.
to stop and it would be 0-0
Come
right
here,
now,
boy.
or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here.
Uncle
Shouldn't be a long way
Yoda
to
talking
go.
about you. Come
You
here.
think to yourself, stick with the game plan.
Quiet.
all the things you
Dudes,
worked
come
on in
here, boy.
practice. But you have some teams that when
Watch
they get
this.
down, their natural tendency is to
He
aggressively
ain't even
strike
do
back.
my damn shit.
Let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan.
Throw
we
it up like
expect.
that.
And this is going
Pitt.
to be intercepted.
That's Marcus Peters, little nigga.
Picked off by the
Pitt,
Bills.
nigga.
Marcus Peters.
Yeah, get your ass in here. Come on, my nigga.
5-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the
That play again?
interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on
You gonna
defense?
back
Because
him up.
after the
Niggas is
offense
so
scored to go
ass.
7
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Wow. Off.
Points
Ronnie
1,
Stanley
2,
with
and 3
the
in their
pickup.
defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here.
What?
You know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his
Yoda.
block and let his
You
quarterback
said it's
get
your
hit.
best receiver? Well,
Now on 3rd
Duh.
and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost
oh
the
my
football.
God.
Offensively,
Lamar
lucky they
fumbled
were able
again.
to keep
Come
the
on.
football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position.
This
for
nigga
them.
gonna use her to
Imagine if that
D-line 'cause
turnover
he a
takes place there.
bitch.
Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
A surprising move to go for
That
it.
shit
Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here
That shit.
turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Talk that shit.
To the air, Allen. This is touchdown Bills. Tommy Sweeney.
No.
17 yards out, and the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And now Sean McDermott McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. Allen hit. He lost
Fumble.
And the offense will hold on to this one right at the 5-yard line. Lucky there.
I did kick the field goal like a scrub, and I don't go for 2.
Touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
I'm still up.
On the return, Devin Duvernay.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. They in the club hollering. Hey, baby.
There's no points against the team on the board,
We work.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to
We
their
work
defensive
up the
teammates,
field.
don't they? They have their
He's scared of
backs
the
on
one
that
play
last
TD.
series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
That one play TD got him nervous. Got him nervous.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
I think I got enough space, enough plays in to hit him with it. Feeling confident.
No doubt about it. If there's no
Oh, they ain't even call it. They call something else.
because he'll have all that time to find someone.
Oh, it would have been a good time to hit him with it.
So maybe they want to play his own blitz scheme.
Got one. Woo.
7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off
Ooh,
2
bitch.
And he
Jug,
is
man.
into the end
I teach you how to
zone.
jug with me. Hey.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Ravens will extend their lead. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. Protection was great.
He a
Time to
bitch.
set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. After one, it's 13-6. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary.
Like
and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Oh, hit
Ooh, that was all pick.
There, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, Allen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Well, for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, you know, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
McKenzie now from his end zone.
Oh, shit.
Good-looking return set up here. The 40, Isaiah McKenzie. He will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest. A lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Duvernay now going to bring it out.
Ah, shit.
And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. First down and more for Jackson. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end.
He can't do shit with me.
A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. From midfield now, here's Jackson.
Ooh, this is laggy.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Throwing is Jackson. Rolling to his left. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground?
Get up, little nigga. Get up, little nigga. Marky Mark, nigga.
Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. That's caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead
yes,
up
sir.
2 more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And no alley to
Not
be
this
found.
time,
The
little boy.
coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Allen.
Oh.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Use the first of their timeouts.
I don't know what the fuck just
it'll
happened.
come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll be taken down before he works it past the 50. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Cut that off.
Some time right.
It's him, man.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this one is incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Left side on a dime, and it looks like he's got it.
He got a field
They're
goal.
going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And incomplete.
He botched
on the
it.
deep ball.
He fucked it up. He's a dickhead.
Who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Allen off the play fake. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Take your field goal, be happy.
So back-to-back incompletions.
Try again.
Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back.
And this is...
Wow. They still let him get in there.
Isaiah McKenzie.
I think I sent him on the third.
To the first half. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Missed it. Yeah.
Extra
Oh,
point
he
by
got it.
Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Boy, he better hope I don't get no time.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he is out of bounds here on the return. final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, let's get it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I just
none of that.
Game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Allen.
Hawking. You. That shit fumble.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he takes this one down almost all the way.
Caught up on my damn receiver.
Gain there for the Bills. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The defense
we faking no field goals, bitch. Faking no play yet.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Get on.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand. Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close. Now on 3rd down,
that's a bit
knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game. Allen gonna go on 4th down. He's got the hook up with Diggs.
Close, but no cigar.
They stop him a few yards shy. The Bills drive
couple
stalls
runs
out
in with
on 4th
Lamar.
down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator, and he can't find
I should have gave it to him. That's
me. Goes down. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Rolling to his right. And on the left sideline,
he still isn't.
According to the head linesman.
Fuck it.
Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
Get up, little boy.
Inside the 35.
Marky Mark, nigga.
And oh, so
Marky
close
Mark,
as he
nigga.
takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be
Marky
taken
Mark,
in by
man.
Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. As the Ravens push further out in front. They'll try and throw for it. And
Oh, he picked that off. I had to. I was
picked off inside the 5.
greedy.
Defenders giving chase.
Oh, he got
They're
me.
gonna get there. And he takes
You.
it all
Oh, he
the
won't let
way
me
back.
die. He took my
It's
2
a pick
points.
2, if you will, as that play backfires in a
Pick
big
2.
way.
Get the fuck out of here.
Tucker now
He
to
can't
kick it
stop
away
me,
following the touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Buffalo
When
offense
defense
ready to go
showed
for
these
their
what
next
these
drive.
niggas call.
Play action. Now it's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
You.
And now look at this.
You. Oh, he fumbled, dickhead.
And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Yeah.
Obviously, you gotta
Yeah.
run the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
He's a
Because a
jackass.
lot
That's
of
the
time
fuck
we
he
just
is.
blame the offensive players for not taking care of it.
Ate his
How
dumb
about the
ass
effort of
out.
The defensive players knowing that guys
Now I'm
are
about
going
to send him to the
and if
upper
they're
room.
Good, anticipate the contact
Now I'm
coming
about to send him
and
to
try
the
and
upper.
cover
Oh,
the
he's
football.
sending him.
And they still find ways to not.
He's got a man complete. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Jackson.
Oh, I
lost the
fumbled.
football. Now this is picked up
Lamar.
by the Bills. He's at the 40.
What the fuck is this shit?
10. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know that's all they discussed.
We
How
on
can
that.
we get
Oh,
ourselves
my
moving
goodness.
again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a
I need
3-point
more
game, and they
yards.
did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Hit him with the finisher. Fuck it. Run that play again. Run that shit again. Turbo, run that shit
Raven
back.
offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the
Oh my
back
goodness.
jersey as he brings it
Oh
in.
my
Well,
god.
I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another.
Niggas always on the blitz, man. Shit sad.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. He's going deep for Brown. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Man.
The Bills are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Alright.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Throwing to start the drive. Allen, it's caught. by
Wow.
Sanders. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
That was my pick.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield, Allen, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And we got you double,
And
dick
that
face.
would get a wind-up
And he
incomplete.
dropped it.
Nearly an interception
Come
to
on.
the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Thank you.
Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens.
Dumb bitch.
And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And they'll get him down.
Hey, let him keep blitzing.
The 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Jackson on the move to his left. That's taken in by Duvernay.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Inside the 35 before going
Come
out
on.
of bounds.
Come on, man.
3
You
yards to
fucking me
gain
up.
there, 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And he can't find a receiver.
Oh, my God.
Matt Milano drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Jackson now. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Oh, he dropped it.
Looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part. A pivotal 4th down to stop.
What he over here trying to do?
For it. They'll roll him out right. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, let me clutch this out as only I know how to.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Fighting his way through contact.
Yeah, JK.
And all the way in for a
Yeah.
touchdown.
Dickhead.
This is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2, try and make it a field goal difference.
makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
It's a room to maneuver. Powering forward.
JK.
Out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And he fires one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Now Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts them up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and extra point, it's still a 1-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. 1-possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. This is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation. Having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here pulled in by Beasley. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll go ahead and use their final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. 2nd and goal from the 1. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now they're a PAT away from likely getting this for time.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually...
Wow, he caught it. Yo, he caught the win the game.
Guts is going for 2. Down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. 1 to get yourself in position for the second one. Whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And now they get the timeout call. So they got one of the big plays that they needed. Can they do it again? Don't change that dial.
Yeah, but I can't play real with big ass shorts.
So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. This from Tom Dempsey range here.
All right. Let's see, Justin. Game on the line, cuz. Game on the line, cuz. This look good. For the win. Yeah, it's Justin Tucker, bitch. Justin Tucker. Yeah, Justin Tucker. Let's go. Let's go. JT, baby. Yes. Look at their faces. Look at their faces. Nigga. Yo. Yo. Take a picture with me, scrub. Yo. Yo. Jug man, I'll holler.
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything.
590, 6 TDs.
That's called
Sheesh.